Hey, I'm back. Back with What Remains of Edith Finch, and I hope to point out some secrets, but there will be spoilers. I think I should have stressed that a little more on the first video I made, especially since I revealed Edith is dead. So you really need to have played this game before you watch this. Um, you know, I screwed up by doing that. And I also kind of came across a little negative on other people who post YouTube video game reviews or playthroughs or blind plays. Uh, yes, a lot of them suck, but some are really good. Wallones is one that was probably the first one I ever watched on Edith Finch, and I enjoyed that a lot. Blind playthrough, I don't know. She found just so many secrets and hidden details, but enjoyable. And she's probably has 100,000 subscribers, and I think 10 or 20,000 views just on the first episode of Finch. Then you got Jacksepticeye. Bit of a wise guy, a little brash. And back when he first reviewed the game 7 years ago, oh my god, I couldn't stand him. But he's matured a bit. But he's got like 30 million subscribers and, I don't know, 6, 7 million views. Maybe it wasn't that much, but, a lot of views on this episode. And he missed a few things. I won't say a lot. Then you got my favorite. This guy's Bart Sim 23. Bart Sim's got maybe 100 subscribers, and maybe 400 people have watched this review of this, just the first episode. But boy, he catches the details. He's thorough. He's funny. And he did another one, a follow-up on Unfinished Swan, the just detail the Milton story. So he's my favorite. And I'll post some links to these people because they deserve a view. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit. Again, I'm not going to trigger everything. Just try to show details that may have been missed. I know I've missed quite a few until I played more than once. And now, our friend Edith.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Hmm.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
The old neutron bomb. There sure is a lot of drinking going on in this house. There's booze bottles all over the place. Even on the floor. Well, at least there's... Hopefully that's booze. And the only reference to drinking I remember is Edie. When Dawn on that last night around this table said, you shouldn't be drinking with that medication you take. Now, this is actually where Edith was sitting that last night. Well, what was that? It's getting windy. Children's plate, cup. Of course, Edie. Well, Edie won't go. But here's the children's table, right? And I thought that's where Edie was sitting that last night, but that doesn't matter. Where can I get these plates? All right, teeth.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Not too many books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Huh? Well, we all know where the house is. With a buoy. A little buoy flashing. So Odin could watch his failure I always like that detail of the broken banister upstairs from when Barbara's boyfriend, Rick, I guess it's Rick, or the hook man falls over and breaks it. That and the speakers. Let's see, one, two, three. Where's the fourth one? Where's that subwoofer? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. And I think over here was a nice little interesting picture of, I assume, Molly on the swing. Because after Calvin, I can't imagine anybody going near that swing, but I can't really tell. I guess it's Molly. It looks old, black and white picture. Same with this. She's in the big tree again. And Halloween. Neat picture. All right. Not yet. Oh, all right.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
No mail for Milton. Never mind, it's a kid. And again, one of the features I really like is this little inlay into the wood. But I especially like this chandelier. I did a visual search on Google and found it. And I mean, it's the same exact chandelier. But it's $2,000? $2,000? Sorry. It's a little rich. Well, and then the infamous library door, which is the first time people are going, what is this? It's all this crap on the door. Well, we know. We know. Peepholes.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Whatever that means. I think the only one living in the library is Edie. You find her bed next to a lit candle on that, last night. And it really doesn't make sense. Why? Well, I'll go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
It seems like the library is easier to lean into to see through the peephole. But how could Edie have put the death date on her own door when she died the night they left? I mean, unless she was all prepared and knew she was going to die. I think that last night when Edie was in the house by herself, that's when she did it. But I think
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Edie was sleeping and living in the library. And painting your portrait by Edie, I don't think that's a good thing because that's how she does her little memorial or shrine. She paints their portrait. But Edith's at 10. Edith lived a lot longer because she got out of the house. Calvin and his brother Sam.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Another one that's like, what the hell does that mean? And then, of course, we know Gregory dies in the tub.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
But why seal the bathroom? I mean, I get it. Is it really sealed? Because you can still get there through Edie's room. But since Edie's room's sealed, I hope no one has to use the bathroom. All right, we know about Bigfoot, but who the heck is Bill Button? I need to know who Bill Button is. So I guess Edie was good at carpentry. Boy, they ran a lot of extension cords.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
So my assumption is if you go upstairs and hang a left, you're going to see Sam's room that's already sealed off. If you hang a right, you're going to go to where Gregory, Gus, and Dawn stayed. And that one's sealed. But I bet you Milton's somewhere up there stuck in a wall. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. It's like that detail. And of course, when you're crawling through the little secret passageway, you can see out. More booze, more orange tabby. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Thought that was a casket first time I looked. Hey, Odin.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Yeah. And then sank it. You know, one of the details I noticed I didn't mention. When you're outside looking at the house, it looks like the windows right in this corner are lit up as if there's a light on. Except if you also look at the power pole coming into the house, one of the wires is broken and dangling. So there was no power, regardless of whether they paid the bills. And old Walter. I think that thing in the garage was intended to seal Walter's room. But why keep anybody out? Walter's in the basement. So I don't know. I like the little water halfway up the door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Sharks. You see a lot of sharks. Just like frogs. And cats named Molly. Signs like the one on the trail coming in. Of course, the old house. Pretty bad shape. And since old Walter liked trains, they painted a train on the wall.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What a great moment.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Cue the music.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Good thing they didn't seal the rooms till after Milton disappeared. But do you really need a secret passage when the rooms are not sealed?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
There's the little castle. Another shark. We know there's no candy. And the old gerbil house. Skip that one. Ant farm. Talking heads. And she was, I believe, was used in that video. That little trophy for, I think, diving. The owl. The cat. No shark.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Something I missed a lot in the beginning, a few times. I guess that's Molly in a castle, but then she's sending out some kind of sea serpent to kill her daddy? Old Sven was killed by a dragon. I don't know. I always thought this was neat to get a little blueprint. I guess Sam and Calvin. Not even thought of yet. Little pauper. I don't see any cat. I think I'm going to kill my little narration now so I can pick up where I left off next time. All right. See ya.